again, this is Bryceman. This is my channel, The Outside. I want to talk about Bigfoot. Bigfoot's outside. Bigfoot's always been outside. Bigfoot's been existing for who knows how long outside. I do really firmly believe that Bigfoot is the original human on this planet. When the Anunnaki got here, and things weren't working out for them, and their little slave race they brought with them revolted. There's different stories on what actually happened with that slave race. More than likely they were decimated, and then they created us, right? Supposedly they took the shaggy ape-like creature that was wandering around on the planet at the time that mainstream science says is probably Homo erectus, but I actually believe it to be Gigantopithecus myself, which a lot of schools of thought say Gigantopithecus could be the Bigfoot, or very early Bigfoot. I happen to believe that Bigfoot has been existing here. That's the original human. That's the original human. There's a lot of people that talk about the Sasquatch Genome Project and this and that, trying to figure out where the Sasquatch came from and who it is and what it is. And there is evidence out there that says that Bigfoot carries mitochondrial DNA that is human in origin, which means that what? Which means what? More than likely, it means that the Anunnaki, when they got here, saw Bigfoot and saw Bigfoot was intelligent and was like, hey, we can work with that. And so they created us to be more intelligent enough to follow orders, and they created us to be obedient enough to follow orders and to go dig and mine for them. And yeah. Look at where we are now. Fucking everything up. Technology is ass. It's being used absolutely wrong. Technology is ass. It's being used very wrongly. It's being used for subjugation and control and distraction to keep us compliant. Look at how Bigfoot lives. Bigfoot doesn't have a care in the world. Bigfoot knows we're all crazy, so they hide from us. Bigfoot knows we're violent, so they hide from us. The governments of the world know Bigfoot exists, and they are actively hiding Bigfoot and Dogman and lizard people and all those things. We know this why? Because the Epstein Files says so. The Epstein Files' existence means that all conspiracy theories are true. Time to start studying. So, I admire Bigfoot. I admire the way that Bigfoot lives. I admire the fact that they've existed on this planet for thousands of years, probably tens of thousands of years, and they still live in the forest. That's fucking great. What a way to live. Not having any pressures of society, not having any pressures of matrimony, not having any pressures of the world that we live in. No deadlines, no bills, no nothing, no fucking anything like that. No need for validation, no need to prove themselves. They just exist. And I really do believe their existence is a spiritual existence. I really do believe their existence is consciousness-based, not technology-based. I do believe this is the nature of human beings, is to have a little bit of both. because you know what? We are part Bigfoot, and we are part Earth, and we are part some other planet, right? Which means we are part consciousness-based evolution, and we are part technology-based evolution. Okay? We are actively losing our consciousness-based path. That's the way the system wants us. What is a consciousness-based evolution? That's not needing anything physical, material, except for the food that you need to survive. That's what Bigfoot still does. They get along just fine out in the woods. Have for centuries. They don't care about cars. They don't care about TVs. They don't care about phones. They don't care about jobs. They live happy and in peace. We can have that. That's the way we should be living. Yes, technology makes things a little easier if we use it correctly. Human beings, by and large, do not use technology correctly. We need to bring back consciousness-based evolution. That's the part we're missing. That's the part that has been squashed. There's a lot of people that talk about Bigfoot and how mystical they are and how spiritually evolved they are and how they can use the full capacity of their spiritual side, in that they can create portals just with this, travel through those portals. That's why we can't find them generally. That's why there's no evidence. That's why sometimes the footprints just disappear into the woods. They can build a portal, they can disappear at will. They've evolved in such a manner that their hair can refract light to cause them to be invisible. Go look it up, you'll see. They honor their dead. That's why we can't find them. Carcasses, bodies, they bury them. I do believe Sasquatch is of light. I do believe this is how they can do all these things, like phasing in and out of portals and being able to shiver their spine enough to cause their hair to change, to be able to become invisible, and they can camouflage themselves and probably actually actively communicate via telepathy, probably also with us, not just amongst themselves. I do believe we as humans need to get back to that sort of a mentality. Religion is not the way to go. Religion is a control system. It's all about rules. It's all about subjugation. Look at Bigfoot. Bigfoot has no rules. Bigfoot is not subjugated. I'm gonna go get in a van and I'm gonna go live with Bigfoot. And I'm gonna build a system that can operate without me and generate me income so that I can live and still buy food and still buy van parts and all the things that I need to exist in this world of convenience and technology. Come follow me down this road. This is the outside. You have a great day.